Hi, let's talk about a book called Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane, The Secret Thing. Okay, Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane, The Secret Thing is the final digest collection of the Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane series. This collects issues 14 to 20 of the first series and the issues 1 to 5 of the second season, as they call it, from 2008. It is a sort of Western manga type book. You can certainly tell that from the artwork. There's very little superheroics in it. It is about Mary Jane, Liz Allen, Peter Parker, Flash Thompson and their sort of group of friends as they're at high school and they're just having relationships that are, I don't know, high school level, I suppose. All this interspiced with Mary Jane as the central character who is torn between her fondness of Spider-Man and this boy Peter Parker at school. In this, Spider-Man gets a girlfriend in the form of Firestar, and obviously Mary Jane gets a little jealous, but Spider-Man, who is Peter, is also trying to work on a relationship with Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane, and it all gets very complicated. It is a light relief reading. It is not meant to be taken as some heavy canonised book. It is meant to be taken as a fun, quick read. It's got nice art in it. I like the art style, and it changes in the second season, and it's quite jarring. But once you get over it, it's just as nice. And it's meant to be a sort of departure, a little palate cleanser from other stuff. Particularly if you read sort of general superheroic books, or even if you read, say, Image things, or I've just been reading some horror books by Cullen Bunn. This was a nice palate cleanser. You can get it for the shown price. It's good value for what it is. It's less than a tenner, and of course it will be cheaper when you can get it for second hand or with a sort of publisher's return mark on it, something like that. I would say check it out if you want to buy for a younger reader or someone who want to get into comics and you don't want to give them some sort of big canon heavy mainstream Marvel book. This series is a nice place to start. I'd say this is the last book in the series. There's two others. I've reviewed the first one. The second one I've left out because it sort of treads the same ground. It's only because this one rounds it out and introduces extra girlfriend characters of Peter that I mentioned it. But certainly worth checking out if you just want this series in a cheap collectible format. Rather than the oversized hardcovers that they do, which I just didn't want to spend the money on or invest shelf space in, then yeah, this is something you want to check out and get. Hopefully Marvel make more of these digest-sized books, because I think they are great for getting across characters or storylines that you otherwise would have given a swerve because they're too expensive to buy in single trades, or you don't want to get them in a deluxe format. I'm waiting for the West Coast Avengers one to come out, or for them to at least think about doing that, because I think that'd be a great book to have in this series. Please let me know what you think. Do you like this series? Do you not? Please feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.